welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jennifer, and today I'm going to be doing a very short video for those of you who are interested in Sephora Friends and Family sale, or Friends and Family? I think it's Friends and Family. So what this is, Sephora has the sale that basically codes are given to Sephora employees. They can use it for their friends and family. So if you have a code from somebody who works at Sephora, you can shop the sale. It's 20% off. There will be the sale, I have my phone in my hand, that's why I'm like looking down. There will be the VIB sale, which I think is November, if I remember. I think it's November. And I do have a cart put together, but I was thinking for today, it's not really a cart type of situation, because I'll be honest with you guys, I'm at the point now that I feel like I have so many things, I don't need to add. I really don't. But I know there's many of you out there who are building your collections, or maybe you're just starting a collection, or maybe you're just looking at, you know, like a few key pieces to get. And I thought it might be helpful for me to point out some general products and brands that I think would be worth investing in with the 20% off. So the first is Tom Ford. Tom Ford quads and lipsticks are excellent. Some of the Tom Ford quads, I will admit, I don't think are as good as others. And when I say good, I really mean the quality of the pigments isn't necessarily as much as I like. What I would say is I've done a bunch of reviews on various quads and eyeshadows. There are a number of them that I believe are really beautiful, and so I'm just gonna go through really quickly the ones that I think leap to the top of mind that would be worth picking up. So the first is, I'm looking at the site right now to see what's available. Honeymoon is a really good one. Nude Dip is an excellent one to pick up. I think Body Heat is an excellent one to pick up, although I hear it's coming out in different packaging, so if you want to wait for different packaging, maybe that's a thing. Suspicion is really good. These are warm tones, but they're good pigmented palettes. Golden Mink, Virgin Orchid, which is more of a pink, purpley kind of shade. That one's beautiful. What else is still available? Double Indemnity is still available right now. That is a beautiful quad. That one's like one of my favorites, so I think that would be a great one to pick up. So those are some that I would suggest. If you're thinking of Tom Ford, thinking of picking up a quad, those are some that I think would be excellent. The Dior Air Flash Spray Foundation, I really enjoy that foundation. That stuff does not budge, and it really looks beautiful on. The only thing that I would say is I don't particularly love the fact that I have to spray my brush and then put it on my face. That's just a personal, like, idiosyncrasy. I just don't really like spraying the brush and then putting it on my face. I don't know really why that's any different than taking, you know, the cream or liquid and putting it on my face and then brushing it out. But anyway, that is a really good foundation. The Dyson Airwrap Styler. Guys, I use the Dyson hairdryer every day, and I use the Dyson Airwrap. I will say they're extremely expensive, so if you're getting the 20% off, this is a good time to buy them. If you don't, I want to be careful how I say this, because I don't want anyone to think that just because you don't have a lot of hair, or if you have thin hair, you shouldn't buy a Dyson. Dysons are for everyone. They're amazing. Buy a Dyson. But what I would say is, for the price point, if, you know, people are always like, well, is it worth the money? If you have hair like mine, it's worth the money. True, really. I cannot tell you how much time and energy it has saved me over the years. My hair is so thick, and it's coarse, and it's hard to dry, and it takes forever, and your arm gets exhausted. And I had one of those Solano, like, heavy hair dryers. My arm hurt, so bad. And it would take forever. It took like an hour to dry my hair. Now it takes me like 15 to 20 minutes. Seriously. And it's light. It's absolutely worth the investment. The dryer and the air wrap, which I swear by them. La Mer. I use the Creme de la Mer because I have very dry skin. I also use the lotion. I also use the cleansing oil. I use their masks. I am a huge fan of La Mer. I know not everybody is, and that's fine. I have very sensitive skin. I have rosacea. I have dry skin. It works for me. That's all I can say. I would recommend it to anyone, because for me, it works wonders 20% off is a good thing when it's that expensive. The SK2 Facial Treatment Essence, I have not tried it. I have wanted to try it for a very long time. I will be picking it up in the VIP sale. And so there you go. The Dior Backstage Face Palettes. I've been going back and forth. I don't own them, any of them. Like the ones that came out before and then the 3 new ones that were released. I'm a big fan of Dior. I kind of want them. What do you guys think? The Tom Ford fragrances, they have Tobacco Vanilla, which is one of my favorites. Tom Ford just came out with Bitter Peach, which I got an advanced, long story. I got an advanced sample, and I love the Bitter Peach. If you guys are, if you like it's like a sultry peach. I know that makes no sense, but it's gorgeous. I was going to pick it up on Selfridges, and then my Selfridges account like broke. And they've been trying to fix it for like a week, and they still haven't fixed it. And now it's sold out on Selfridges. But anyway, I am gonna pick it up. It's not available on Sephora just yet. Marc Jacobs At Lash Lengthening Mascara, one of my favorite mascaras, guys. Amazingly good mascara. Pick it up, I swear, you'll love it. Just going through the list here of things. Tom Ford lip glosses. I do love his lip glosses. They're really pretty. Pat McGrath Motherships. They are available on Sephora. There's a couple I see here. The last couple of ones are available. I love Pat McGrath, love the Motherships. All of the Motherships, can't say anything bad about any of them. So 20% off, I would certainly, this is the time. They have the Guerlain Meteorites, which I also love. Excellent choice. So I think for those, I would certainly, those are some like big ones that I would suggest. The Natasha Denona mini Zendo palette, which I did a review on, and then the highlighter and the 2 new lipsticks will be at Sephora. So you could use this Friends and Family if you have a code for that. The Natasha Denona Glam palette is available. I actually love that palette. I'll link it above my review of it. I think it's beautiful. I mentioned before the Pat McGrath, the Mega Mothership is available, and 20% off, guys. That's a pretty good deal. And again, I'll link my review. It's a really good palette. It's not going to be a shock if you haven't watched it yet. It really is. It's beautiful. It's worth picking up, and for 20% off, it's pretty good. I'm just thinking if there's anything that's not new, but I really want to recommend. Oh wait, the Bitter Peach is available. Ooh, okay. Maybe I'll have to pick that up. Sorry, I just saw Bitter Peach is available. The Tatcha Rice Wash Skin Softening Cleanser. I really do like that, actually. I'm trying out all different types of skincare, and I'm gonna actually have a dedicated video going up, but there's some new things that I'm trying, so I wanna give them some time to be fair to them. But I will have a dedicated skin review, but the skincare review, but the Tatcha, the Rice Wash Skin Softening Cleanser actually is really nice, and I've been using it for at least a month, and no irritation, cleans really well, lovely finish. That is one I would recommend. When I said Tom Ford before, I forgot to mention the Tom Ford First Frost and the Soleil Lip Balm. They are available. They would be 20% off. They're beautiful. I really like the First Frost. I know I'm going all over the place, guys, but I'm just going, like, I'm scrolling on the app. There's Yves Saint Laurent. That's the new holiday collections. I, of course, haven't tried them yet. I have them, but I haven't tried them. Gucci powder. The Gucci bronzer. I love my Gucci bronzer. I have mine in shade 1. I absolutely love it. I'm wearing it now. I wear it all the time. It's like my favorite bronzer. I honestly, I love it. All right, so let me look at my loves really quickly and just see if there's anything I want to mention. The Refa Carrot Ray face I've wanted to try for a very long time. I think I mentioned it before. Possibly in my last Sephora cart. I don't know, but I'd love to try it. I haven't yet. I bet you it's good. The Guerlain foundation, the Essential, I've mentioned that's like one of my new favorite foundations. I would certainly recommend that. It's very dewy though. It's, you know, it's for dry skin. I wouldn't recommend it if you have really oily skin, just me, but I don't think it necessarily would work all that well. Patrick Ta blushes are beautiful. I've said, you know, wonderful things about them. Bunch of Charlotte Tilbury. Again, those are all good, but it's not like, I wouldn't say you have to have them now. The VIB sale, like I said, will be around the corner, so, you know. I'm trying to think of things that might sell out before then. You know how this works. Like sometimes you go in to buy something and literally the one thing you want is gone, and then you don't have the opportunity again. Most of the time nowadays though, guys, there's always another opportunity. I mean, I don't mean to sound flippant about it, but usually these things come back most of the time. One other thing to mention is the Kojendo cleansing spa water. I only mentioned this, again, it will be there, I assume, by the VIB sale, but it's an excellent product. I will always recommend it. It's what I use as my first step in my cleanse. It's amazing. I have not switched from that for forever, and I don't think I will. It takes everything off, almost all my eye makeup, any kind of mascara. It's amazing. It's gentle. It doesn't irritate my skin or my eyes. It's always my first step in my cleanse. My second step is either a cream cleanser or like a balm or an oil cleanser. And there's one new one that I've really, really fallen in love with. I'll be doing my favorites and fails very soon, and you'll get to see that. But the Kojendo is always going to be on my list. It's just a phenomenal product. I cannot say enough. So I think that's it, guys, for the things that I would just highly recommend. You know, a short, oh, one more thing, sorry, the Tom Ford Fiber Brow Gel. I love that gel. And they have it in what is my shade, which is chestnut. It does sell out. In fact, it's very popular, and a lot of times it's just gone. So if that is something you wanted to try, or you're like me and you want, like, coloring wise, and you want to get the chestnut, for some reason the chestnut sells out all the time. So that is something that I would say, if you're interested and you have the 20% off code, I would pick it up, because it might not be there for the VIB sale. There's a lot of other things, guys, that I can recommend to you. Lots of Natasha Denona different palettes, Hourglass, Estee Lauder foundation. There's lots of things, but I think they're gonna be there next month. The things I'm talking about are either things that could sell out. Sometimes they do. They come back in stock, but they could be gone for the next sale. Or things that I think are new enough that literally could be out of stock and they won't be in stock for a while. So that's kind of how I prioritized it. Hopefully this is helpful. Again, this sale is not something that I usually spend a lot of time on. That's why I asked on my community page if you wanted this video. I put it together so you guys could have some recommendations, because not everybody gets this code. The VIB sale, if you are a VIB member, there's different levels, of course, but everyone gets advantage of that sale as long as you're a part of the program. This is literally friends and family of Sephora employees, so it's, you know, it's a smaller group. But anyway, I hope that helps. If you have any questions for me, or if there's any particular products you want to ask about, if you're putting together your cart, feel free. I'll do my best to answer you as quickly as possible. So thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit like, don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you in another video really soon.